Hey, what's up? Have you ever thought about what it would be like to be an escalator versus an elevator? You know what I'm saying? And honestly, you don't need to be an escalator to imagine which one is better, right? That's really the point of this video, to explain to you why escalators are superior compared to the box death traps. So, we all know Bird Box. We know how that went, right? And think of that like how you ride an elevator. Elevators are a box and they fly like a bird. They go up in the sky like a bird. There we go. Okay. But no, yeah, like escalators are way better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even if you just compare the two, right? Like one is way more efficient. You know what I'm saying? You know how long it takes to get on the elevator, get off the elevator. Very long. You know what I'm saying? Especially when there's other people also waiting for the elevator. Very long. It's a like 2 to 5 minute experience compared to like an escalator, which is normally like a 1 minute to maybe 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? The only reason it might be 5 minutes is because you get stuck because you're playing on the escalator. You don't do that. I do that. Okay. No, yeah. I just want to like point out the fact that, dude, elevators are so stupid. Like they're so dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever thought of it like, okay, if you was to break down like an escalator, it makes sense, right? You want to go up, you just go up. You go up steps. That's how we get up things. Right? You know, your 2-story house doesn't have an elevator unless you're Jake Paul or something. You know what I'm saying? Your 2-story house normally doesn't have an elevator, right? You know what I'm saying? Most people just have stairs. An escalator is just an automatic staircase, right? An elevator, that's where it pulls you up, like it harnesses you up. You know what I'm saying? And not you specifically, the metal box you're in. So if like you thought driving was dangerous, this is way worse. You know what I'm saying? And you can't control it. You literally cannot control anything about it. But see, an escalator, if an escalator breaks down, you know what I'm saying? You're still on your feet. You still have 100% motion, right? Like you can just walk down or walk up. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your situation. The elevator breaks down. Nope, can't go nowhere. Literally cannot go nowhere. And matter of fact, it gets so bad sometimes where they have an emergency rectangle. I don't know what's up with all the box shapes that, you know, I don't know if like it was created by a box head or something. Maybe Steve created it. Freaking Jack Black was the reason elevators exist. But it's so stupid on why like you would need an escape for something that's never supposed to really break down, right? Because it's never really supposed to break down. Let's be real. Like, why would I take something that's pulling me up that has a high chance of breaking down and I'm stuck there for like forever, practically? Like, have you ever seen Final Destination? Right? I don't know. I'm assuming you said yes. If you said yes, you know the one scene I'm thinking of where the elevator falls. What, nigga, bro? Tell me another case of where someone was on an escalator and the escalator itself fell. Never. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's not like, oh, you know, the elevator fell like a story. You know what I'm saying? No, freaking levels. You know what I'm saying? It went deep into the earth. And then not only did it go deep into the earth, there was spikes at the bottom. Why are there spikes down there? Who was like, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Like, I'm thinking that's Final Destination. I don't know. It might have been Final Destination. It might be another movie I'm thinking of. But I still remember vividly seeing that scene where the person was in the elevator and then it broke down and then just started falling, like plummeting. Like, not even falling is putting it lightly. You know what I'm saying? Right? Which apparently elevators are also very light. You know what I'm saying? Very light. Very easy to snap. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing should be falling at a rate when it hits the ground. Not only is it falling far, when it hits the ground, it just what? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you want me to get into that? That's what you want. You want me to hop into this metal booby trap and what? Hope that it's not just gonna randomly give out on me? And you know what's crazy about me seeing that scene? I remember after seeing that scene, getting on the elevator and wouldn't you believe it? The elevator stopped working. Yeah, I was a kid when this happened, so this was a very long time ago, but that was weird because I seen the scene and then like in my head I'm thinking, yo, we might check. Like, we might low-key check. We was only there for like 15 minutes, I think. But for me, it felt like probably like 2 years. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was sitting there, yo, with that. Like, nope. we had a good run. Maybe like, you know, we can maybe able to climb out from the square thing. By the way, Sorry about that. I'm getting over a sickness. By the way, have you guys ever realized how stupid it is that elevators have an emergency call button where it's not like they call, I don't know, the actual rescue team, they call the building, right? So they call the building, right? Then the building would just show to tell you, oh yeah, buddy, you're pretty much screwed, like until the maintenance dude come back from his 12-hour lunch break. Good luck, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even like they have like a rescue elevator, right? It would be different if they had like, oh yeah, like an elevator that can go next to the elevator that's broken to get the people off the elevator just in case something goes wrong. You would think that would be what they do. No, like just you're there, no one can save you. And if someone has to save you, they have to rappel themselves down, right? Like some siege tactics. I have to use a harness and a rope, go down, get to you, you know what I'm saying? Not get to you, get to the top of the elevator, stand on top of the elevator, open the hatch, and then pull you out. Now, listen, imagine if we've all seen My 500 Pound Life, right? Like, or just one of them random TLC documentaries, like My Strange Addiction. We all seen how big people can get. You know what I'm saying? So, like me, I have no thoughts that I probably couldn't pull my way out of an elevator. But if I was probably like 100 pounds heavier, that would be different, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I would think, no, there's no way I'm getting out of this. Like, matter of fact, I'm probably the reason that it stopped in the first place. Like, I'm probably the reason it stopped. Like, it stopped because of me. I admit to that. But climbing out of that, you know what I'm saying? As like a 600-pound person, no, you're not doing that. That's not possible. You know what I'm saying? So then it begs the question, how would they even get you out if you did weigh 600 pounds? Or not even 600 pounds. Maybe you're just a very big body mother. And how would they get you out of that? You know what I'm saying? How would they really, like, because they can't. You know what I'm saying? They really cannot pull you through that small rectangle on top of the bigger rectangle to rescue you from plummeting to your death. Escalators, you don't run into that problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, if you can't walk up into the escalator, right? I don't know what to tell you. And obviously the only real downside to an escalator is they're not accessible. You know what I'm saying? Right? They don't access to people who are in wheelchairs or something like that. Unless, they could stand for a little bit or something like that. But for the most part, if you're like condemned to a wheelchair, you're not getting up an escalator anytime soon. So it makes sense on why the elevator is the option. Or, I'm gonna blow your mind real quick. How about we just do an escalator with no steps and it's just a slide? You know what I'm saying? I've seen it in, enough futuristic movies to know that seems possible. You know what I'm saying? It seems very possible and way safer than going in a metal box with the dude who's 600 pounds in a wheelchair. Like, I don't know. Hear me out. Like, it just sounds more realistic. But, another thing that bugs me, and this is the last thing I'm really going to harp on, elevators take so long to get to you. Like, so long. Like, it's crazy how long elevators take to get to you. You could be in a life and death situation, and the only thing stopping you from death is this one elevator, and you would die. You would die. Because elevators just don't do their job right. Like, I low-key think they be going on smoke breaks, because they just be taking forever. Like, where are you going? What are you doing? Like, you have 3 floors. It should not take you 5-10 minutes to get to floor number 1 from the 3rd floor. You know what I'm saying? Who is struggling to get on the elevator? Is it a 600-pound person? Because I'm not getting on that, because I know where this is headed. Straight to the bottom of the center of the earth. Like, what are we talking about? You feel me? Like, that's just one. Dude, escalators are way better and elevators just suck. Case in point. Like, stupid, bro.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry.